Welcome, my friends. I've been kind of busy lately, and welcome new subscribers and you who watch this. You know, I live in north of Norway. This is a very beautiful land. A lot of beautiful mountains. Just look at that. Look at that in the background there. I think that looks like a dragon. That could be a dragon. I want to miss with that island out there, and that island too. And you know that will be cool. I will make great art. That will be cool. So check this out. I found this petrified dragon head. I think it is that. At least, I don't have tests. I have not tested it like that. That's a complicated thing to do, but I found this, and it really looks like a dragon's head or a reptile head or something. And this, I also found this that also looked like that, and this too. And this, it seems like it just laid huge dragons everywhere. Like there's been a prehistoric past of huge freaking monstrous reptiles. You know. Now, like, let's have a look at a pretty beautiful mountain that I can see from home. You see, this looks like it could be a human's face, but don't be so fast. It's not a human's face. If you look at it from another perspective, you can see clearly that this is not a human's face. But if you look what this mountain is connected to over here, this can look like a dragon's head. So I believe this is a huge, beautiful dragon. And we got this kind of thing laying all around, as far as the eye can see. Everywhere I look. But I can't recognize everything. But I can look closely and get some idea, even though I don't have the evidence. And of course, we gotta try the mirror thing. You know, as personally believe that when you mirror these things, you don't get anything random. It's not always random. Okay, something will get random. I can. That is for sure. I've been playing around with this enough to know that things will be random. Very often, you won't make sense of anything you see in the mirror. It doesn't make sense. But sometimes you get impressions like these. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to show you. Yes, of course, I added the eyes because it didn't have very clear eyes, you see. Because that's the only thing that is cool about it. That is when you get like uh, crystal clear impressions of specific things, like specifically dragons. And this time I set up a print shop so you can order this print. So this picture, I believe I took from somewhere around here. Now, as you can see from above, this clearly looked like some eye or something. So this all looks like some kind of head or face or something. So when I mirror parts of it, like I did on that artistic image, illustrative image, it became a dragon. Therefore, I think this is a dragon. And here's another place on the mountain nearby where I live. I photographed these stones and this cliff, or yeah, these stones, and mirror this and look at carefully at this. What do you see? Does that look like exactly like a dragon's face, actually? Yeah, I just mirror this image and flip it and mirror it, and I made this dragon out of it, and that was just amazing. That I want to put on my wall with a thought that this is made from beautiful picture of a mountain. It's pretty rock and roll, Viking stuff. Or maybe if you want this print instead, you can get that. And maybe you can say this is a new type of art and I invented it. Well, I don't want to take credit for this. The mountain can take credit for it. Nature doing all of the work, most of the work. And if you believe in mud fossil research, that makes it even cooler. I can probably make this kind of picture of any mountain. If it's not overgrown in woods, it probably somehow gonna work, even if it's overgrown in wood. But I bet it's better if you can see a lot of stones and stuff like that. The stone layer, the mountain layer. And maybe you have a request. Maybe you have a nearby mountain. You want to have a badass dragon version, or I can make artwork that looks like beautiful creatures like this from a mountain, and I can set up a print you can order from me, and I give you a discount. Yeah, and I like to play around with this mirror tool. I like to call this mirror scoping, because you're scoping in another perspective. You gotta call it something, because it is another perspective in reality. So you can call it some kind of mirror scoping, just for the hell of it. Or maybe not if you don't like. And sometimes I will find things I don't understand, or that I don't recognize. But I try to mirror scope in all kind of ways, but I won't find dragons, but I can find something else, and then I think that is not a dragon. And maybe this looked like this. Could be wrong, but it was in family with this kind of creature, because sometimes you see impressions that are just in family genetically. Like if I see both the snake face and a dragon face, maybe it means it's a dragon that is related to a serpent dragon. This is just pure speculation to this point. I have not genetically verified that, what I mean. But, I'm putting together a completely new theory. No one else ever talked about this. I see this and that, so maybe that could mean that. Well, I don't really know. I'm going to say that I know anything, actually. I do believe in mud fossils, and I do believe in mud fossil research, that dragons were real and all that. Dragons was real and all that. Yeah, so that's it for today. So please subscribe if you like this, and give me a like if you like this, and maybe a comment if you're interested. And if you want to support me, buy a print, buy a t-shirt, and the money will go to future projects. Thank you, and we will see you in the next video.